always want more from your man. It is not that you are ungrateful. It is your want that makes him push harder.
A woman that you're on a date with, her nails cost $200. Her hair costs at least $500.
Y'all don't want to cook. Y'all don't want to clean. Y'all don't want to do laundry. Y'all don't want to support a man financially. Just lay on your backs and get hit.
Man take you on a vacation. That benefits you and him. Be careful of a man who only want to do for you when it's beneficial for him.
Stop watching the things that make your heart feel like you're not enough or your partner's not enough.
She asked me off the muscle. She was like, so, what do you do? Do you rent or do you own? Your 5-year plan. Man, listen, dates in Atlanta feel like job interviews. First dates in Atlanta feel like job interviews. So check it. I go out with this young lady, right? You know what I'm saying? We meet or whatever. She cool. She chilling. You know, she pretty, whatever. You know, nice little vibe, whatever the case is. So as soon as we sit down, she asked me off the muscle. She was like, so, what do you do? And I'm like, I tell her, you know what I'm saying, what I do, or whatever the case is. And I'm like, you know, this is normal. Like, cool. She say that or whatever the case is. Then the next thing I know, she's like, so, do you rent or do you own?
I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What? Then I'm like, this is kind of strange. So then she hits me with, so what kind of car do you drive? And I'm thinking to myself, not like, damn, this is a full-fledged interview and we haven't even got our appetizers yet, right? So then the next thing I know, she's like, yo, what is your 5-year plan?
Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Man, listen. At that point, I just started answering questions like I was in a full job interview. It was the craziest night ever. Needless to say, we didn't talk no more. What y'all think about that?
I think you did the right thing. Because if somebody's interviewing you like that, right, that means they're trying to disqualify you. And you already know what kind of girl she is. Like, we can't waste our time with that. Like, don't ask me those questions. Be in my life, then ask me those questions. You understand? Be around me for 6 months. We get to know each other. Then ask those questions. See, the first date, automatically, you qualified yourself as a gold digger. I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. She Kanye West to the core.
In Atlanta is crazy. So like about a few weeks ago, I met this really attractive girl, man, and I really thought that she was going to be my wife. I really thought I had met my wife. We would talk for hours, man. Like, she was funny. She was intelligent. She was just like everything that I was looking for. It was crazy because I found myself getting genuinely excited about meeting somebody. So, you know, at my age now, like, I know that most connections don't make it past the first few conversations. So I knew right away, like with this one definitely felt different. You know what I'm saying? So I paid attention. So anyway, man, so we went ahead, we planned a date, and I'm not gonna lie, like your boy was nervous, man. Like I was truly nervous because I wasn't quite sure, like, if this was gonna be exactly what I thought it was, but it was. And it's crazy because I remember thinking like, yo, this really may be the start of something. But I had absolutely no idea that before the night was over, everything would change. Yo, follow me for part 2.
So now this is one of the reasons why I had to make the moves I made. Like, I don't want to go through that circus, right? I'm actually gonna listen to part 2 now. I want to see what he has to say. But dating right now, and also in Atlanta especially, is the circus. And men aren't interested. Like, you gotta say, the men that do what we do, we're light years ahead of our time. Because you look at everything going on and say, wow, these guys really have the answers. They do. They didn't just, because I know I make a lot of content talk about the problems going on now, but it's to fully wake you up, to help pull you out of the situation and move on.
Something was wrong when he sat right next to me. So it's the end of the date. You know, we at the bar, we wrapping up or whatever the case is. Dude walks in and sits right next to me at the bar. There was mad open seats at the bar, but I'm not really thinking about it. I'm enjoying my date, whatever the case is. Bartender comes over, tell him, hey, you know, we're closed. You have to come back tomorrow. Buddy kind of mumbles something, and then he gets up and he walks like out of the restaurant. So maybe like 2 or 3 minutes later, me and my date, we leave the restaurant. We walk in, you know, we kind of stop in front of the restaurant. Out of nowhere, this dude comes and like starts grabbing at her arm all aggressively. I look up and I realize it's Buddy that was sitting next to me. So naturally, you know, I kind of like swat Buddy's hand away, like, yo, what's up with you? You know what I'm saying? And then that's when she was like, what are you doing here? And I'm like, wait, she know him? Yo, I went to the car. I got out of there. And at least that was what I was hoping to do. Part 3 coming up. This one's really going to shock y'all.
Now, bro, why did you touch the brother? Like, this is one of those situations, right? Like, you get to know her, you get in her good graces. Say if it's date 5, if they want to stick to that 5 date rule, right? A lot of times it's the first date, not first, maybe second, but still. Then you get over to your place, homeboy pops up in your back seat one day. Seriously, you're playing with fire, man. Let's hear what else you got to say.
So here we go. So I hop in my whip. I leave the parking lot because I don't want nothing to do with the situation that's going on between these two. Once I pull out the parking lot, I bust a right and I realize like somebody came out kind of fast right behind me. But again, I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm driving, minding my business. Every time I change lanes, I realize this car's changing lanes. I sped up, they sped up. Every turn I made, Buddy was right there with me. So I realized it was dude from the parking lot. So once I realized it was him, you know, I'm like, man, maybe he going the same way as me. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. Long story short, like the next light, he pulls next to me. I drop the window. He dropped the window. This is after I done pulled the blicky out and put it in my lap because I don't know what Buddy's capable of. And I'm like, what's good, man?
That is a good thing down in Georgia. You can carry, right? And if somebody pull up on you acting froggy, that's when you leap. You turn into a leapfrog. It's like that.
And he's like, man, I don't understand why you put your hands on me. I don't understand why you touch me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, honestly, that was just a reaction. If I was with any woman standing next to me and some random person came up grabbing at him, I'm gonna naturally like try to intervene. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have no problem with you, dog. I don't have no, like, I don't know you. I don't know her. The chick I've known for like 2 weeks. I don't want nothing to do with this. Then he just peels off. Like he just steps on the gas and he's gone. And I'm just like, this was really one of the weirdest situations that I've ever been in. Like, what y'all think? Like, y'all think homegirl was lying? I mean, she told me that was her ex. He never really like made it seem like he was her dude, but just some weirdo shit, man. But I'm gonna drop part 4 later today because I don't want these videos too long.
My man didn't get over her. That's what happened. And also, she had to have left it open-ended, but she could be a victim of being with a son husband. Never made mature because there was no daddy to make him mature. And he's handling things like a child. Don't know how to control his emotions. So you dodged the bullet, I'll say. Because a man like that will pull up on you, even though you got the blicky, and shoot you without thinking. Like, you can't play these dangerous games. It's wild because dealing with females nowadays, you end up in some situations, and it's Georgia. It's kind of like being in Florida. I remember, what's his name? The baby, right? The baby. He did what? He did about 2 or 3 people, and he got away with it. So the man could have said he put his hands on me, and then lied and said he kept doing it. And also, maybe it was seen in the restaurant on camera. But to your defense, he was there. He shouldn't have been there. He was stalking. But yeah, you got to be more careful, man. You have to be. And to be honest, she could have egged that on. Like, say for instance, if she's feeling lonely and then she give him some one night. Like the man patrols around like that, or you never know. She could still be sleeping with him on the low. Anything could be happening. Avoid that situation at all costs.
Guys, always want more from your man. It is not that you are ungrateful. It is your want that makes him push harder. He wants to please you. He wants to give you everything that you want. And a man that doesn't want to give you everything that you want is a man that you should not be with. Want more. Not because what you have is not enough, but because since the dawn of time, women wanting and women receiving have always made men strive to be better. Strive to be better men, better fathers, better husbands, better partners. So do not settle.
Wow. So this is the new thing. In their heads anyway. What I do makes a man want to work harder. No, it doesn't. It makes a man want to run. I don't want to take care of you. I don't know you like that. Seriously, these girls all want more from men because it makes them work harder. No, it doesn't. It makes me want to leave you. Like, seriously, when a man is single, he saves more money. This is why men are avoiding situations like this. Look at her. She pay for my lip gloss. Pay for my wig. She look like she got a wig on. Pay for my wigs. Pay for my nails. Get me some jewelry to match. Get me jewelry to match my shirt I got on.
Overly concerned about being used for a free meal. Let me tell you something. That woman that you're on a date with, her nails cost $200. Her hair costs at least $500. That outfit she's wearing probably costs $3,000. Her shoes are $1,500. Her rent or her mortgage is probably like $3,000 or $4,000 a month. Okay, she pays all of her bills and she does it all by herself. So the fact that you think that a woman is gonna use you for a free meal, please be so for real. No woman would ever put herself on a date with a man for a free meal if she actually didn't need, when she doesn't actually need that. When she could be literally spending her own money and having a fabulous time with her girlfriends. You should be grateful. You should be grateful that this woman even gave you the time of day. Her time is more expensive than whatever meal you could ever spend on her. That little $75 you spent, $100, whatever, doesn't pale in comparison to what she's actually worth. So I'm gonna need you to go ahead and get over yourself because she is not there for a free goddamn meal. I can promise you that.
Yeah, well, she's there ordering me, right? Asking me, she would do the same thing. Y'all have to stop this. And it's happening in places like Atlanta, places like New York, places like LA, some places in between. But it may not be happening as bad in the South, you know, places that are more conservative, but I'm sure down there, some places too, the modern woman's mind damage. Like, these videos are not out for no reason. Like, men talking the way we do on the internet, that's not for no reason. This is all within reason. Understand something, and I say it all the time. Why am I able to react to video after video after video that shows that there's a problem? And it blows my mind when somebody comes to my video and says, show me where females are talking about guys or something like that. It's like, I show you every video, you know, or show me where they're doing wrong or they're saying this. I show you every video. But, you know, you're going to get that every day and all day from people that don't see the faults or the problems in society. But they're here. Men see it, though, and we avoid it.
If a man take you on a dinner date, that benefits you and him because y'all both eating. If a man take you on a vacation, that benefits you and him. He there, you there. He riding jet skis too. You feel me? Be careful of a man who only want to do for you when it's beneficial for him. That's a selfish man. That's a man who don't truly care about you. He only want to do for you if he is benefiting. You feel me?
The irony of her caption saying, "Don't let him use you," when in reality, she want that man to be used. There's two main things I want y'all to take away from this video. And the first one being, that woman believes that as a man, if you pay for an experience for a woman, just because you are there enjoying that experience as well, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything because you are enjoying it as well. Even though if you went by yourself, you would be spending less money
And
out of your
enjoying it
pocket
much more.
instead of paying for two people. The second one is that the only way that woman would see you being valuable as a man is if you pay for an experience for her by herself and you not be a part of it. Now, what's the common denominator in that story? Money. It's all materialistic. If you really think about it, everything boils down to what you're willing to spend so she could like you.
Man, that takes me back. I remember there were times, right? I was single. You know what I would do? Once a week, sometimes twice a week, I would go down to the Chinese buffet. It was in Broadway, New York. I believe it was around 10, 15 bucks. Let me check. I can check and see how much it costs right now. 1 second. Let me play this video first. But I can check and see how much does the buffet, I want to see how much it is now. Buffet cost in Broadway in New York, the Chinese buffet. Yep. Same price. Ranges from $11.99 to $20 per adult. They actually have a hibachi grill now. So, oh no, actually it's cheaper. It's Island Buffet, New York. It's the same price. It's $13 for dinner. I'm telling you, I will go down there and it was good for me. That's all I needed. I didn't need no expensive restaurant. I got the things I wanted, snacked on it, left, was fine. They always changed out everything every hour. I saw them do it. Because you know they keep bringing things fresh. $15. I'm happy. That's what when you count tip, maybe 20, maybe 25. I'm satisfied. That's how men are when we're on our own.
I'm not washing clothes and folding drawers and putting them in drawers. I'm not doing none of that.
You're not doing none of that. That was just you talking, saying that men are enjoying the experience. But you're not going to do that?
Unless he buys me my house in the hills overlooking the ocean in Malibu. He has invested into assets in my...
Hold up 1 second. Let me check something. How much is a house on the hills overlooking the sunset? I think she said sunset, right? In Malibu. I gotta show you guys this. 1 second. Because I'm doing my research here. Let me see. Share screen. So now, a hillside house with sunset and ocean views in Malibu typically costs between $4 million and $30 million, with the overall median listing price sitting around $5.85 million to $7.5 million as of mid 2026, because the Santa Monica mountains rise steeply from the Pacific Coast Highway. A hillside home inherently provides panoramic ocean views. However, the price varies drastically based on size, age, and specific tier of the property. No.
Let me get this straight so I know that we are all on the same page. Y'all don't want to cook. Y'all don't want to clean. Y'all don't want to do laundry. Y'all don't want to support a man financially. You don't want to fold clothes. You don't want to support a man emotionally. All you want to do is lay on your backs and get hit and spend all this money. And by all means, if you can find a man that's willing to allow you to do so, cook him. And I mean, grill his pockets to the fullest. I ain't got no problem with that. However, a relationship is supposed to be give and take. How
Yeah.
can you call yourself a good woman if all you willing to do is take? You're not willing to give at all. And then y'all always saying, I'm not doing none of this without a ring. How are you supposed to expect a ring? Like, what are you giving or showing to a man to the point where he's gonna say, "Oh yeah, I want to marry her so she can do all this for me"? Like, what are you giving beforehand for him to say that? So you can get to these things. I really just never be getting it. And then there's always videos or comment sections you can find on this app where women be like, I ain't do none of that, and he still married me. And like I said, by all means, if you could find a man willing to allow you to be a selfish woman and he still marries you after that,
Yeah.
you have lucked up on a
You got a
good
sucker.
step. But
Yeah.
that's not how all men operate. So y'all gotta stop trying to push that relationship advice, because that's not what a partnership is. A lot of people are looking for a partnership, and that's not always paying bills. Y'all get caught up in a 50-50 part of it too much. That's not what it's about. It's about a man seeing himself, seeing a future with you. Like, if you're not, you don't have any life skills, you don't bring anything to a relationship but your cooch. How can a man see a future with you? He can go get a stripper for all that. And if you are fine with having no life skills and just being able to spend up somebody's money, hey, I mean, there's really nothing I can say about that.
That's just one of those things men are going for. And ladies know it. I think that lady may even be joking. I mean, she may not, because I doubt she looked it up. Because you look something like that up, you're going to go, I think I have to change my ways. But the way she even said it, it seemed fake. It's like, you don't want that. You're just saying that full of makeup. Oh, the makeup has some substance in it. That she got that new cocaine makeup. I'm high. Every time I do my face, I get a little high every time. I don't know. It's good. They put that good. They put some good substances in there. I don't know what it is, but it's beautiful. It gives me an extra prep in my smile.
You gotta take me out and
Tell her.
spend your money, because I'm not spending. I ain't gonna lie. No, I'm serious. No, I'm dead ass. Like, you don't take your guys out? No?
I've never.
Well, shit. So you don't want my number? You can't do nothing with that, huh? You just all receiving, no giving, huh? All right, fuck you then. No, for real.
That's how it gotta be. My man said, "You in," and left. That's what it is. You talk to him. That's how they did in old school. Girls gotta get cursed out again. See, I shouldn't have said that. You know, see, look, they want to curse us out when we say no. You didn't offer anything. All of it, just take. This video. I should have named the video title Take. Take. This is a problem.
They gotta know that I wear the pants.
And I wear the parachute, so when I jump out this crazy situation,
Word.
I land safely.
Word.
John Paul, I mean, he's good at wearing the skirts.
Like, how are you wearing the pants?
You said, how do I wear the pants?
Yeah, like how?
Everything.
Everything. Okay. Just like when asked, what do you bring to the table? And you say, you are the table. It's never a real response. It's never a real answer. It's always some random thing that they think of that they think sounds cool. Crazy.
Everything?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like my wish is your command.
I'm not a genie. You better go find Will Smith for these Jada-ass thoughts.
You know?
It just makes me wonder, like, what her body count is.
Whoa.
See? You good. You
Yeah,
good. She was
he
trying to sense for
is.
that in you. But you said, not over here. Not over here.
Word. You know, he said that, and from the way she's dressed, he can't even see her. He can feel the essence. What he said is how she's dressed. Exposed. I'm telling you.
All right, to Jasmine, is that something you want to answer?
I just want to know, does he think it's low or high?
Oh man, to infinity and beyond. That was good. That was good.
You go out, you know what I'm saying? You're going out to catch a little vibe. This guy approaches you, he offers to buy you a drink, y'all chilling, y'all vibing or whatever. It gets to the point in the night where y'all, you know, where it's time to exchange numbers. Y'all exchange numbers, woo, woo, woo. He give you his phone, you put your number in your phone and he already got your number. Am I a slut?
Last video, and from this day and age, I would say I think so, but I wasn't quite sure. So, you guys know what I did. My crime scene investigation. And this is what I found. And I said, why are you wearing that? All right? And then I found that. And then this is what I found. And then this is what I found.
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
All right, now, she does do music, right? But I saw her go out to the club. You know, when you check the Facebook and when you see certain things like this, be very cautious. Because I saw her out with a friend. She is doing her music thing, but the way she was out with her gay friend, like they always do, and celebrating at the club, I said, oh, no. She's doing her thing, but does a guy want somebody that's doing their thing? I think not. We would rather not.
That they have to split bills with.
Hell no, it doesn't even.
Not-
bills don't even go up if a woman moves in with you.
I'm
Besides,
not-
like maybe
They genuinely go, you eat and sleep. The bills is going up.
I'm talking about the mortgage doesn't increase.
The light increases, the
This
water
is what I'm
increases,
saying.
the garbage
I'm saying
About what?
this is what I'm
$10?
saying. Look, y'all, listen. I think that a woman should date a man based on where they're both at. If that man is making $45,000 a year and he is 25 years old, that is an accomplishment. I don't care what anybody says. When I was just getting into entrepreneurship when I was like 23 and I was struggling. You know what I mean? I was still trying to figure out what I wanted in my life. I was still trying to whatever. If he's making 45 and his career could take him to 85 in 5 years down the line, I think it's okay for you to meet another young woman that's figuring it out and you guys could build together. This is the thing in dating. Are you trying to get your bills paid or are you trying to have partnership in life?
I mean, I get what you're saying. I'm not saying go into a relationship just looking for 100% provision.
But that's the
concept
problem.
of-
Women are going into relationships looking for sponsors. They're not going into relationships for partnership in life. They're not going into relationships thinking about how can I add to you. And that's why I'm saying it's so easy to be seen and known and felt as a good woman in this world where all of these women are entitled.
All I'm saying is, if a woman moves in with the man, the most that may increase is a grocery bill. You know,
everything, lifestyle,
no,
everything
it's not
costs more.
everything.
It's not
bro.
even.
It's not everything.
It's
bro.
not even about bills increasing. It's about desire. If that man wants a desire, but he's not able to yet, stop wronging that man. And also, this is another thing for my ladies. Ladies, if you chose a bus driver, if you chose an electrician, if you chose a teacher, stop letting these people on Instagram that are faking their happiness, making it look like they're oh so rich, not knowing the credit debt that they have, not knowing the struggles that they have, not knowing the way that they hate their spouse. When you have a man at home that loves you down, I get it. The nice things, they're lovely to have, but they shouldn't define who you are. And I think that's the problem. We as people get onto social media and we start seeing, oh my God, I wish I could this. Oh my God, look at they're doing that. Stop comparing yourself. Comparison is truly the thief of all joy or it's a beautiful motivator. And if you're looking at something and measuring yourself in a lack, stop following them. Stop looking at things that don't make you feel good. Stop watching the things that make your heart feel like you're not enough or your partner's not enough. Because I promise you, a good man is hard to find. There is nothing out here in these streets. If you have a good man that loves you down, he's faithful, he goes to work, he's paying the mortgage, he's loving on you. And yes, okay, maybe he's not the most emotionally thoughtful person. Maybe he's not the most emotionally intelligent person, but he loves you down. That will be 10 or 20% of the things that you don't like about your person. And there is nothing wrong with that. Are you dating for a partnership in life, or are you dating for your ego? And that's the problem. Too many women are dating for their ego. That woman got a Rolex for Valentine's Day and he didn't even get me flowers. But did he make you dinner? Did he say Happy Valentine's Day? Has he been paying this rent? Has he been trying to surprise you?
Guys, the sad thing, this was the case before I left. And everybody knows what I'm going to say. What did it lead to? Me leaving. Thank y'all for watching. Be sure to subscribe and make the right choice for you, brother or sister, if you're watching. But yeah, y'all. Peace out. See you next video.